All right, guys, welcome to another video. Today we've been waiting for a little while in preparation, but a brand new League SBC player has been revealed for La Liga. Avila, Totssf Avila, 90 rated. The front face of the card does look very exciting. Striker, 97 pace, 91 shooting, 89 dribbling, 91 physical. To this card, apart from the passing, passing is quite important as a striker. I know coming from FIFA 19, it really wasn't. But it is this year because of how intricate breaking down defenses are. So we're going to test him out, and I'm going to test him out in Foot Champs as well. Currently having an unbelievably horrible gameplay with Foot Champs. So this is the ultimate review, the ultimate test. This will not be played in friendlies, this will not be played in the draft, it won't be played in rivals. It will be in Foot Champs, which has currently the worst gameplay I've ever felt. So if he does well in this, you know, it'll be amazing. So we have to take that into account. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish the League SBC. I completed it just under a week ago in preparation for this. I think it's Valencia last. I hope I haven't used any of these players. I haven't, so I can go ahead straight away and submit him. Get a gold pack. And yeah, going submitting very carefully. I have like nightmares that I'm going to select the wrong player. So okay, we just go over here. Make sure. Yes, here we go. I don't know why EA can't set out dynamic images for most of the tots. I really don't understand it, but hopefully he gets it soon. I don't think the Saudi tots still have the dynamic images, which is mad. It's mad. So, but anyway, so as I say, this is the front face of the card. We're going to talk about his in-game now, because I have not looked at this. I've not looked at footbin, nothing. So he's left-footed, interesting. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high. These are his in-game stats. So acceleration and sprint speed, amazing. Attacking positioning, not the greatest. In terms of, you know, the shooting is 91 and it's relatively low, but that could be improved with a chem style. Finishing great, shot power great, volleys great. Passing, as mentioned before, is quite a weak point, but it's probably going to be it's probably going to be doable. It'll be interesting to see. I'm going to speak to the chat. We're live on Twitch right now. It'll probably be interesting to see what the chat say, if they would, and also be interesting to see what you guys say in the comments. If you would touch his passing, would you improve his passing with a chem style? Would you focus somewhere else, like sniper, for instance? Would you? I'm considering sniper, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, agility, balance, perfect. Reactions could be a little bit higher, but seems alright. Stamina's only 80, which isn't great. Strength 94, aggression 97, which is gonna, I think that could be very important with the gameplay as it is, because any sort of help or movement or bossing around is gonna help, because defenders at the moment are a pain in the ass. The gameplay's a pain in the ass, so we'll see. One trait, long shot taker. I still don't know what CPU AI means. Does that mean I can take advantage of that, or is that only in squad battles? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go into it. I'm going to figure out how to get him to start in my team, because I want him to start in the team. I don't want to bring him on and only have him on 5 chem. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, we'll bring you in the highlights. Okay, first few minutes of the game, well, 43rd minute of playing against a real sweaty guy in champs. The one thing that I've noticed is that Villa does go into really good positions. He tends to drop deep naturally. I've got both my players on stay forward, and he drops naturally back in, which I don't mind as long as the other striker isn't like that. So so far so good. It's a shame that he is the one that wants to naturally drop in, because his passing is on the low side. So we'll see how that goes. First half 0-0. Literally, I'm playing against an absolute sweat, so hopefully we get something for you in the first game. Okay, Villa sets up. Hadji goes back to Villa. I needed that for him to get the ball out of his feet earlier. Right, here we go. Come on, Villa, link up, move on. Okay, the physical has definitely helped. And he scored in the 85th minute. My God, my God, my God. This is such a relief. This is one of the worst Foot Champs games I've ever played. It's literally... It was 0-0 up to the 85th minute. No one could get any space at all. I don't know if it's servers or both. Him, the way he plays. But yeah, that was a great finish. What helped me there was definitely his physical. Alright, so that wraps up the first game with Avila. As I said in the highlights, one of the most stifling, non-active games. But Avila had one shot, I believe. And he had one goal. No, he had 2 shots. My team only had 4 shots in the whole game. And he scored with his first proper opportunity. So yeah, he's pretty tidy. This is a very tough game for him to be impacted, to be impactful in. But when it mattered, he did the business, and it was the first time I used him, and I felt at ease. So take that as how you want. We'll move on to the next one. Hopefully, we'll have a more open game, more opportunities, etc. Seems way more fluid this server this time. So he's very good. You see that? He's very good at dropping in. I didn't call for him to do that. Very, very good at dropping in. Coming closer to the play. Time to test out Villa's pass. It's not bad. When he's been called upon to pass. Let's do another one here. It's offside, but hey, his passing isn't an issue for me. But it's when I looked at the card, it was very alarming when I first saw it. But it's definitely not much of a problem. Yet again, I'm offside, but he's ready. It's decent. It's very decent. Avila. Butchagrino. Hey, you know what? I never thought doing a review of a striker would involve so much attention on the passing, but as you could see there, not a real issue. Passing, not an issue. I think we can cross that off the list. Now let's get some more goals with him. Hey, come on, Avila. He feels really good when he receives the ball. It's just he does cut in deep a bit too much, but we got him here. Yeah, that passing was that was shocking how bad that pass was. Still got the ball there. Left foot Villa. Ooh, okay. He's got the same stance. Bit of power, low center of gravity. Definitely Depay is the direct comparison. To stay forward, and he keeps going back in. He is the provider. Can't seem to work plays. Again, it's Bertra that's pushing the envelope, and it's Villa that's the one that's providing. So I'm gonna try and get some more opportunities with him. But yeah, it's just his natural card how it plays. So here we go. Villa with ease. That was so easy, the finish. It felt crisp, that finish. We were just talking about him not getting in behind. I haven't changed anything on the custom tactics. The roles are reversed for the first time, and he gets another goal, and he's the one who's running in. So he's got the pace. That pace definitely worked with him running in behind, but when he's got the ball, no. Without the ball, he is rapid. With the ball, he's definitely not. But yeah, there we go, another goal. Great finish. Here we go. Can we get another chance with Villa? See how good his dribbling is. It's fantastic. Finishing on point. Let's go, man. Let's go. So we've got a few goals with him after a slow start. I wouldn't say it's purely down to him. It's purely, number one, down to me not being used to him. I haven't had a left-footed striker in a long time. Foot Champs gameplay is shocking, but he scored 3 goals in 3. But 1 in the first game, which was the win in the last minute, very important, and then 2 in there to make this guy quit. Yeah, 2 there. So yeah, it's not been too bad. We might get another game in. Okay, first chance for Villa. I'm gonna smack it. Okay. I thought I'd have been more confident. Let's go. Right, Villa. Okay, it's not a bad pass actually, but we give it back. First time. Let's give something beautiful to Harry to play with. Here we go. Spin around. That's fantastic. That's what we want to see. He is very good on the turn, chat. Very, very good on the turn. Got to try out a little long shot there. It's just tough, long shots in FIFA 20, it really is. But as you can see, the accuracy, the power is there. It is there. But we need something. Here we go. Can we get another little chance? He's got a ton of composure. I felt like I had all the time in the world there to just do whatever I wanted. I chose to go with the finesse. I could have gone round the keeper, but I think we did that in a previous game. I think this guy's going to quit, and this might wrap up the highlights. Yep, that wraps it up. So we'll go ahead now and talk about his... now, at the beginning of the video, we looked at the in-game stats. Now it's be interesting to see how I feel after I've played him, and I can give you my opinion from there. Before we head over to talk about his card, just wanted to let you know about this game here. We got man of the match. Scored 2 goals, I believe. Yes, he did. Just look at his shots on targets, 4 out of 6. Passing completed, 5 out of 7. So he wasn't too heavily involved, but whenever he was doing the right stuff. Dribbles, 9 out of 9. So yeah, generally really enjoyed using that card. So let's go and talk about his in-game stats and see whether or not it's worth doing. All right, so we are back in the menus. We've played 4 games with Via. We had to play. I attempted to normally do about a 3-game review, but we had to play an extra game because one of them was just such a dead game. So we ended up with 5 goals with him, 1 assist. A bit disappointed. Well, I'm actually very disappointed that he only got 1 assist because I should be expecting to get at least an assist, at least 1 assist every 2 games. But we had to take time to get used to him. So the main things to watch out with this card are, I'll talk about the negatives first. High work rates. It can be an issue. If you've already got a player, if you're playing 2 up top and you've got already a high player, that will be a problem because Avila is always looking to come in. He's not the guy that wants to push out. I had both my strikers, Betrogreno and him, with the same individual instructions, which were stay central and stay forward. So Avila was always coming in. He was trying to act like the cam. It can be okay because Mahrez playing in cam could then go ahead of him, but with someone with shooting and dribbling traits like this, you just want them to be on the other end of things. So yeah, it depends what you've got. If you're playing 1 up top, Avila is not for you. He is definitely not for you, and he's not good enough to be a cam because of his passing. So and that would be a waste having him in cam anyway. Talking about his weak foot, 4-star, it was decent. Skill moves, I'm not a big skiller myself, so I wouldn't be the best person to speak to about that, but doing basic stuff, which I do, it was completely fine. Now looking at what I like to do with my player reviews is just to show you what is alarming of what EA have said their card, how it should perform, and if it does it correctly, or it's way higher or lower. Pace, number 1, 94 acceleration. No, he doesn't have that much. I would say we'll give him a 90. Sprint speed, probably a bit lower than 98, but it's definitely not as high as that. So that was the thing that everyone's eyes gravitated to. 97, incorrect. It's not. He's not that quick. I would say 91 on the face of the card. A 91 on the face of the card would have been realistic. I need to mention as well that we played him in my team on 8 chem. I must mention that, but you can see where the boost he gets anyway. So the vision went up by 10 on the last game. So we went the first 3 games sniper, and the last game an artist. Not much difference at all. And I feel like when you've got a player that has 90 or above shooting, there is differences, but it's not too severe. Agility with artist, and sniper as well, we improved his agility by 7, so we had 98 agility with 99 balance. I wouldn't say it was that high. I would put it in the it felt like balance maybe 95, agility around the same, but it's no way as high as they're saying. For sure it isn't. Strength was very key. being able to fend off pretty much every defender, whether it was a fullback or a centre back or a CDM. Very, very good with linking up or being on the turn. So you saw a couple of goals where he was able to just receive the ball, turn. Defender had no chance, completely shielded away. And if they did touch him, he was just shrugging them off. So final verdict, I would say, is I really enjoyed the card. Mainly because I like trying out something new. And also he feels like a completely different card. He reminds me, I said it in the highlights, he reminds me of Depay. He's got a pretty much very similar stance, how his player looks and how the card feels. And if I'm not mistaken, I think is Depay left-footed as well. I'm not too sure. Someone in the chat will remind me. Another thing I must mention, if we go to the positives now, stamina, he's definitely feels like he's got more than 80. I did not worry about him at all during the game whatsoever. It feels like he's got more. Yet again, a positive. Strength and aggression. Finishing's great. Shot power 94. We had a couple of opportunities, a couple of examples where that definitely worked. His long shots 89, but it's very hard to very hard to score with long shots in the game. So yeah, I think that's covered it all. I'll be really honest with you. If you're a League SBC head like myself, constantly doing League SBCs, get the card because it's going to be available to you. The League at the moment, I'm not too sure how much it would cost to do it. Because I did mine early. I did it about 5-6 days ago. If you want to try someone out, go for it. I think it's great to have. If you don't like him, you can always throw him into a guaranteed Totssf pack. But I think he's better than that. I don't think he deserves to be put into a guaranteed Totssf pack. If you're a League SBC head, you'll continue to recycle anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But it was fun. It was fun to use. If I think it's meta, it's definitely not. Would I rely on him to be my main attacker? No, he needs a bit more agility, and I would need for him to possibly have a better weak foot, even though I felt like he was very heavily reliant on the left side. So but either way, I had fun with it. So let me know if you have any questions on this card. I will be at least having him on the bench for the remainder of my FUT champs. So whether you watch this video early, you could pop in the live chat and ask me the question. The link is in the description below. We'll be live on Twitch till around 2 AM whilst squad battle rewards are out. And let me know if you like him. Let me know if you like the videos. Let me know what I need to improve on. Just, yeah, leaving something in the comments. I'll be open to replies. So please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and